Hello, hello, good evening.
Hi, Miss. Good evening.
Hello, how are you?
I am fine. You?
I'm good too. Today in the morning I had allergies. Maybe because of the weather.
Um,
Yes.
um, mm, en Cincinnati, igual. em, en late 12 y ahorita. Ahorita.
And right now. Okay, okay. Yes, we are in winter season. So yes, that will be rain. But well, that would be better because it has been so hot this day. So we need it to refresh.
Yes, it's very hot in Cincinnati.
Yes, it is. Yes, I have been there, and yes, it is really hot. But well, let's see. What do we have for today, class? So yesterday, guys, we finished with what was yesterday topic? Do you remember?
The topic is the birds pass.
Exactly. Yesterday we studied verbs in past, specifically the questions, right? The questions in past.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, the unit two was about simple past, and we divided into parts. The first class we studied a positive and negative sentence, and then yesterday we studied with questions and just no question and double each question, right? That when you have to give more information. So for today class, we're going to study the present perfect. Okay, present perfect. Okay, first of all, be careful with the verbs. Okay, I want to show you something. I share with you some list of verbs in which one you have divided in three columns. You have infinitive form, that is verbs in present. Then you have the past simple, that is where the yesterday's topic. And then you have the past participle. Okay, the past participle, guys, you use it in present perfect. Present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. You use this, the past participle. Okay, what happened when you use past participle? As you can see, when you have irregular verbs, the past participle is different from past simple. So you have to memorize the other categories, like infinitive, act, simple past, acted, and the past participle, active. Okay, in this one, it doesn't change. But what happened, for example, with the verb to be? Infinitive, be. Simple past, was and were. But the past participle is completely different. You see, as you can see, it is been. The past participle, been. Okay. And the same happened with beat, for example. The past is beat, but the past participle, beaten, beaten. So it changed completely. So with irregular verbs, you will have to be careful and you will have to memorize the past participle. When you have regular verbs, you don't have that problem. Because with regular verbs, the past, the simple past, and the past participle is exactly the same. For example, you say accepted, and the past participle, accepted. Counted, counted. Dated, dated. The same happened with T sound. Asked, asked. Cooked, cooked. Danced, danced. So it doesn't change. So you will not have problems with that. But let's try to review before to continue with the topic, with the grammatical topic, a little bit the past participle of some verbs. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, this is the first. Let's see, Carla, what is the past, not the past, the past participle of the verb wear? To wear.
Mm, Were.
This one?
Yes. No. La otra.
The other, okay. Worn. Yes.
Esa.
Okay. Yes, that is the past participle. Exactly. Now let's see, Mitzi, the past participle of do.
Done. The second one. No, another. Sí.
That was the first one. Done with just one N. Done and letter D. Yes, that is the past participle. Now let's see, Beatriz, the past participle of we. Thank you, Mitzi.
Worn.
One.
Ajá.
Yes, that is the past participle. Now let's see, Tatiana, the past participle of swim.
Swam.
That is the past. Swam is the past. The no.
Okay. Pues con la U.
Yes, there will be swim. Swim.
Okay.
Yes, good. Now let's see, Carla, the next one. What is the past participle of fall?
Fallen.
Fallen. Good. We have fallen. Pretty good. Now let's see, Mitzi, the past participle of say.
Say.
It's the same because it's regular. Yes. Now let's see, Tatiana, the past participle of think.
So.
Yes,
So.
that will be thought. Exactly. And now let's see, Miriam, hello. Tell me the past participle of see.
Hello, Miss Alma.
Hello.
Sería, ay, checando, me siento algo perdida en esto.
Okay, but let's try it. The past participle.
No lo llevo a la otra. Sería, ayuden.
Okay, she needs help. Does anyone of you?
Puede ser que quiera.
Yes, you can select.
Bueno,
Soon? Soon, the past participle? No.
ya vio
What?
Need you help?
que no lo estudié, la verdad.
Okay, don't worry. Carla, help us. She wants to
Seen.
help. Yes, that will be seen. Yes, this is the past participle. Okay, let's see two more and then we continue. Let's see, Mitzi, what is the past participle of have?
Had.
Okay, yes, have. And let's see the last one. Tatiana, what is the past participle of run?
Run.
Let's see, run. It's not run. So it's
Run. ¿Cómo se dice?
that would be run. It's the same.
Run.
You say
Es que se
run,
había dicho, pero no sabía
run.
que era así.
Okay.
Español.
Yes,
Like,
it's exactly the same. The past participle is the same. Run, run. In the past, you say run, run, run. So you go back to the same pronunciation. Yes. Okay, guys. Well done. Now, let's see. You have to, well, we don't have another option with the verbs. We have to memorize them. Is the only way to learn them, because in Spanish it's a little bit easy because you know if the word finish with r, er, ir is a verb, but in English we don't have the same. So the only way to memorize, to learn them is to memorize. So remember, when you have regular verbs, the simple past and the past participle is the same. But when you have irregular verbs, the past participle sometimes is the same past, simple past, but most of the time they are completely different. Stole, stolen. Struth, striven. Struck, struck, that is the same. Spoiled, spoiled, another that is the same. But commonly they change. So, swan, swoon, took, taken, took, well, that's the same. Another that change, truth, truthen. So they change completely. Now, I told you at the beginning that we are going to study the present perfect. Be careful with this grammatical topic because we confuse it with simple past, but it's not in past. You're talking about present, but you use verbs in past participle. That's why it's confusing. Okay, one of the common questions that we have in this grammatical tense is, have you ever? Have you ever? Okay, we're going to try to answer some questions. Don't worry if you cannot give me a full sentence, like a complete sentence, because the idea is to make you think about the past. Okay, don't worry if you don't know the structure, if you don't know the verb in past participle, just try to answer, okay? So we're going to have some questions and you are free to answer as you think that is the correct way. Then I will give you the structure and I will correct if you had mistakes in the structure. But right now, I just want you to listen and to think about past situation. Okay, let's see the first question. Carla, help me. Have you ever won anything and what was it?
La pregunta es, en español, es si yo he ganado algo. Algo así.
Mm-hmm.
¿Y qué he ganado?
Yes.
Mm, no sé.
Any idea? The lottery? Any?
No.
Okay. Any, what could be? Something, or no, you don't remember.
Well, what the study, the plays, football. No sé.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That could be a competition.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that could be an answer. Mm-hmm. I won a competition. You can say that.
I won a competition and play soccer with my friends. Ganamos un trofeo, ¿cómo dice?
That is
When-
a trophy, or you can say, let me show you. This is the way that you say prize. This.
prize.
Mm-hmm.
We win a prize.
Okay, one, that would be a prize. Or another way to say it is trophy, a trophy. Trophy. Prize
Trophy.
or trophy, both can be used. Okay, good. Yes, that was good. Okay, now let's see, Mitzi. Have you ever had a broken bone? And what happened?
No, teacher. I don't.
Okay, that's no, me neither. Me neither. Okay. Now let's see. Yes, Mitzi,
Yes, teacher.
do you want to say something else or no?
No, teacher. Sorry.
Okay, okay. Now let's see, Tatiana. Have you ever cried because of a film? Film is movie.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Which
yes,
one?
right. Um, The Wife, una esposa de mentira, pero he llorado de felicidad.
Okay, okay. With the end of the movie.
Súper gracioso. Tome, tome,
Okay.
tome.
Excuse me?
Es una comedia.
Yes, it's a camera. Yes, I know what is it. Okay, good. Now let's see. Miriam, have you ever had a pet?
Yes. Yes, I have a pet.
Okay.
But no, is my. This is my sister. And
It's a
and
dog or is a cat or what is it?
is a dog Chihuahua.
Okay, good. Do you like it?
A little bit. Yes. Ya me ganó. Espérate.
Okay, he stole your heart.
Ya me conquistó. But I don't like. No me gustan mucho las mascotas, pero ese perrito ya me ganó.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, guys, that's good. Now let's see, Beatriz, tell me, have you ever met anyone famous and who did you meet?
No, teacher. Me neither.
No.
No.
Okay, that's good. And let's see, next, Armando, have you ever been on a concert and whose concert was it?
Hi, hello, good night. Yes, I have ever on different concerts. And when I when I young, when was
Okay,
I was and I was again I was in a different concert. For example, Krishna One, Laley, um, and another artist.
okay, pretty good, that's all. Okay, guys, so as you can see, all these questions, I use present perfect to ask you different things in different topics. But let's see, what is it, teacher? What is the present perfect? When do we use it? Okay, I will show you. This unit, as you know, we divided into parts. Today, we study positive and negative sentence. And on Monday, that we have the next class. Yes, tell me.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. And on Monday that we have the next class, we have the questions, yes, no question, and double H questions. Okay, and what is it? What is the present perfect? Okay, let me show you. Let's see. Okay, something important. In present perfect, we're going to use an auxiliary verb. The auxiliary verb in present perfect is to have. Okay, and we have two different ways to use it. You have, well, the first one, have, and then you have the other, has. You use have and has. Have
Yes.
and has. What is the difference between have and has? What do you think? What can you see on the picture?
I should have.
With the pronoun I, you.
Are you with a have?
Mhm.
I
Yes.
have, you have. Yes, okay.
I have, you have, we have, they have. And has is for the third person. He has, she has,
Hmm.
it has. Exactly. That's how we use it.
It's okay, and I confused with the past.
Oh, with the past. No, but that was okay because that was the first activity. Okay, so don't worry with that.
I used to have because I confused it in past.
Okay.
But thank you for observation
Okay.
for correction.
Okay, but no, that's okay. That's the idea. This was the beginning of the grammar about this stuff. So that's why I am explaining this, but it's for you all. Okay. So, okay, so let's continue. Now, let's see, guys. I will show you some examples and I will ask you to read. Okay, Beatriz, help me with the first one.
I have worked.
Worketh or worked?
Worked.
Yes, with the T sound, exactly. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Something important in this. This is past or is past participle? What do you think? I told you at the beginning. Past or past participle?
Past participle. Porque
Exactly.
tiene el yo, ¿verdad?
Exactly. This is the past participle. When we have regular verbs, it looks exactly like the past, the simple past. But this is past participle. I have worked, but it's past participle. Now, let's see the next one. Miriam, help me to read.
Okay, sería. You have learning a lot. You have learned a lot.
But it's learning or learn with B?
You have learned a lot.
Yes, exactly. It's a D sound, learn. Okay, now let's see the next one. I will ask Tatiana.
We have done before.
Okay, dance with this sound too. Yes. Okay, now the next example, Armando.
They have called you.
Yes.
They have called you.
Exactly. Now let's see the next one. Thanks. Carla.
He has fixed the car.
Okay, pretty good. And let's see the next, Beatriz.
She has baked a cake.
That would be baked. With T sound. Baked.
Baked.
Yes.
Okay, ay, no, eso sí me cuesta.
Yes, I know. Yes, it's normal, don't worry. Okay, she has baked. Okay, okay.
Baked.
Now let's see Miriam.
It has stopped raining.
Okay, but the verb is not stopped.
It has stopped.
T. T sound.
Raining.
Yeah, you say stopped. Stopped. T sound.
Stopped.
Raining. Okay, good. And well, that was the last one. I will show you one more time So read it again, just on your mind, don't open the mic. And let's try to figure out to see what they have in common. Okay. Okay. They have called you. We have them before. You have learned a lot. I have work. Okay. They have something in common. Now, let's see when do we use it. Okay. The present perfect has a specific use. We can use it in different situations, but all the uses that this grammatical term has have something in common. Okay, let's see any volunteer to read this, please. A volunteer? Any volunteer?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
Present perfect tense is used for activities that start in the past but are still true now or have effect on what is happening now. We haven't been there yet. He has take the how the market. He has lived here for many years.
Okay, good. So, let's see. Okay, the use. Activities that started in the past. We are talking about the past. That's why the questions that I did at the beginning of the class, they were about something in the past. Have you ever been in a concert? Have you ever broke an arm, a bone? Have you ever broken a bone? Have you ever met anyone famous? Have you ever what? Have you ever won something? They were about our past. But what is the difference between, teacher, if we are talking about past, what is the difference between simple past and past perfect? Okay, that is the difference. Present perfect is an activity that started in the past, but are still true now. Are still true now in the present, or have an effect on what is happening now. So it means that you connect the past with the present. With simple past, we do not connect nothing. Simple past is simple past, already finished. Something that I did yesterday, the last month, the last year. But the present perfect is connected. At some point, it's connected with the present. So that is the main difference between simple past and present perfect tense. Okay, now let's see the next one. I want to show you the structure and then I want to show you, give me a second, the contraction that we can use and another uses that we have with this grammatical topic. Okay. When you want to create an affirmative sentence, this is the structure. I, you, we, and they, you say have. And then you put the past participle. I have studied. I have eaten. Well, that will be eaten because it's the past participle. I have eaten, or we have lived here for many years and we still live here. But when you talk about the third person, that is he, she, and it, you use has. She has eaten. She has lived. He has studied. Okay, have and has. We change that. Have and has. Now, when we have negative sentence, you only add not. You say haven't or hasn't, the contraction. Haven't or hasn't. What is the long structure? Have not. You say have not. Or you say has not. you, we, they, haven't, or have not, plus the past participle, live. You haven't lived here. We haven't studied the past participle. For example, we haven't studied the past participle. That could be, or they haven't eaten yet. Why? Okay. And then you have the third person. He, it, hasn't. And then you put the past participle. She hasn't eaten, or he has not, if you want to use the long answer, eaten. Okay? So that's how you create a positive and negative sentence. Questions at the moment, guys? Do you have questions? Questions? No questions? Yes? No?
No, teacher, no question.
No? Okay, good.
Not-
Okay, good. Now let's see. The questions, no, because we're going to study on Monday. Okay. Then the structure of the question, sorry. But if you have questions, you can ask. Okay. Now, let's see. What happened with the present perfect? We have another type of contraction that we cannot use it with another grammatical tense, but with this one we can do it. Okay, we often use contractions with this sentence, with this tense, and you contract the subject with the auxiliary. And when you see the contraction, it could be a little bit tricky in the third person. Okay, what happened? You say I have, but if you contract that, you say I've been in Mexico. That could be an example. I've been. B sound. I've been. That's how you pronounce it. Most of the time when you listen a native speaker to use this present perfect, this grammatical tense, they say like that, I've. They don't use I have, or they don't say I haven't been. The common structure that they use is this one, I've. At least in positive, right? I've. Then you have, you've. We have, we've. They have, they've. Okay, with that one, it's okay. Just try to memorize the sound and be careful when you listen to someone else using that type of contraction. But let's see, this is the tricky part with this type of contraction. He has his, she has she's, it has its. It's exactly similar to what, guys? What do you remember when you see this? His, she's, its. What do you remember? What do you think? It's exactly like what verb?
Verb to be.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Verb to be. Okay, teacher, that is exactly the same. How can I identify, or how can I know when it's present perfect and when it's verb to be? Okay, let me show you an example. For example, this. You can say it, but this screen, I don't like it. Okay, better this. You say, she's my sister, for example. Okay, she's my sister. But when you have the present perfect, we use the verbs how? In present, in past, or in past participle? How do we use it? In
Present perfect, teacher.
is, but the verb is in past participle. This is present perfect. The topic is present perfect, but the verb is in past participle. So how can you identify if it is verb to be or if it is present perfect with the verb. Because you see this. You see this. She is my sister. You don't have another verb. The only verb is the to be, the contraction. She's my sister. But what happened if you see this? She's been in LA. We have another verb in past participle. So if you listen, she's, but then you have another verb, that is not verb to be anymore. That is the contraction of has. She's been in LA. That is, it means Los Angeles. She's been, okay? So that's how you can recognize that that is not the verb to be. It is present perfect, okay? And that is the common contraction that we use. I've, you've, we've, they've, his, she's, it's. But be careful with the verbs. That's how you can identify the difference between them. Okay, now let's see. Yes, Carla, do you want to ask something?
Yes, and the present perfect, siempre vamos a utilizar been.
The past
Así
participle,
es, o solo have.
you use have and then the verb in past participle.
El verbo entonces es el que siempre va a ir en este pasado participio.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, exactly. And the have
O
is the
sea
opposite.
que puedo decir siempre, por ejemplo, I had been living. Is
No,
correct.
no, I have lived. You change the verb. I have lived, I have studied, I have taken, I have eaten. You change the verb. Been was just one example.
Okay.
Mhm.
Más o menos, igual.
Okay. Let me tell you something. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's continue. Now, I want to show you guys the uses of the present perfect tense. When do you have to use it? Okay, you know the important thing, the structure, positive and negative structure. You know that the verb must be in past participle, not in simple past, in past participle. It could be any verb. Now let's see when do we use it. Okay, Beatriz, help me to read this.
Present perfect is typically. Esa palabra como
Typically.
typically. Present perfect is typically used for things that happened in the past without exact time. Here are some good rules to remember.
Okay, thank you. Now let's continue with this one. Armando, use the present perfect tense when
An event happening in the past, but you don't know the exact time.
okay, good, thanks. What could be this? You can say, I went to, you can say, I have been, you can, but that one, I will not confuse you with I have been. Okay, let's change the verb because it's not the only one that you can use. I have taken French classes before. I have taken French classes before, but I don't remember the year. I don't remember the month. So I use the present perfect. I have taken something that I did in the past. but I don't remember the exact time when I did it. That could be an example. Now let's see the number 2. Mitzi, help me to read.
Talking about a continued state. I have been here for hours.
Okay, good. For example, imagine that you have a homework and you start at 1 p.m. and it's 9 o'clock and you haven't finished your homework. So you can say, I have been here for 6 hours doing this homework, a long and a continued time. Talking about a continued state of something. I have been here for 6 hours doing the homework. I have been waiting for you 2 hours in the bus station. Okay? Continued state of something. Now let's see number 3. Carla.
Something happened in the past and is impacting the present. I had broken my leg and it is making the things difficult.
Yes. Something that happened in the past and have a consequence in my present. Imagine that I broke my leg the last week, but this week I still have broken my leg, right? Because I have to wait at least 1 month to be in good conditions to walk again, even more time. So the last week I broken my leg, I have broken my leg, and right now it's making things difficult for me. It's an effect in the present. So I use present perfect. Now, let's see the next one. I will ask to, let's see, Tatiana.
Excuse me. Repeat.
Number 4. Help me to read number 4.
Okay. Referencing something in the past through the period of time is still happening. I have been to the museum 3 times this month.
Okay, good. Referencing something in the past. Imagine that you really love to go to museums, or you really love go to the theater, to the cinema. Okay. You have done that activity many times, but you will still continue doing. I have been to the museum 3 times this month, but this weekend I am going to go again. So that is a period of time. You're talking about a period of time. The period of time in this example is the month. This month, that is the period of time, and is still happening. You're going to continue doing this month. Okay? I have been to the museum 3 times this month, but probably I'm still going to go again, maybe 2, 3. I don't know how many times, but I'm going to do it again. So another, one more time, present perfect. Now, let's see. Number 5, help me with this one, Armando. Okay. No, are you there? No, Carla?
Okay. You see signal words that indicated the past but not a specific time. I haven't been to the movies lately.
Okay, you see signal words, but you don't know the specific time. So this is similar to the number 1. I haven't been to the movies lately, but I don't know when. I know that it's past, but I don't know the exact time. So when you don't know the exact time, present perfect, guys. Okay, now let's see another uses. Remember, this is present, but you are talking about past activities. So it means that most of the time they are related to something in the present. Okay. Situation that started in the past and continued now. You are still doing those activities in present right now. It's part of your daily routine, but they started in the past. Let's see, Tatiana, help me with example.
I have studied in English for 3 months.
Okay, yes, that could be. I have studied English for 3 months and you are still studying English. Okay, let's see another example that we have. I have lived in Querétaro for 3 years and I still live in Querétaro. Started in the past and continued now. She hasn't had a vacation for 2 years and right now she doesn't have vacations. It's a continued situation. Start in the past and in the present is the same. Now, how long have you worked here? It means that you start in the past and right now you are still working in that company. So remember, guys, that's important. Situations in the past that continue now. Okay. Then we have past events with a present consequence. They have effects. They have results. They have a, yeah, that would be a consequence, a result, an effect in your daily routine or the present, the moment that you are living that situation. Let's see, Carla, help me to read the examples.
I have lost my wallet. Wallet? Wallet.
Wallet.
Wallet. I can't find it. And los tres.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Have you eaten yet? Are you hungry? I have just finished the reports. It's just ready.
Okay, good. So they have consequence. If you lost your wallet, I've lost my wallet. The consequence is that I don't have my documents. I lost my money. I can't find it. That is the consequence. Have you eaten yet? No, I haven't. So the consequence, if I am hungry, I have headache, probably because I haven't eaten yet. It's a consequence. And I've just finished the report. The consequence, it is ready because you finished. So past event with a consequence in the present. Another way to use it. Now, let's see. That is the common, and this is so related with the questions that we have at the beginning of the class. I was asking you guys about life experience. Have you ever been in another country? Have you ever been in a concert? Have you ever met someone famous? Have you ever tried, that could be, have you ever tried something new? Anything about life experience. And we have 3 examples about life experience. Let's see. Mitzi, help me to read the examples.
Life experience. I have never tried octopus. He's been to Cancun 3 times. Have you ever broken a bone?
Okay, pretty good. So, life experience. And as you can see, I don't have the time, the specific time when I did it. he's been to Cancun 3 times, but I don't have when. 2012, 2013, 2020. I don't know it. I just have the information that he's been to Cancun 3 times. Okay, so that's the idea how you use it, guys. I know that could be difficult at the beginning, but we're going to have all the next week to practice with this topic. So I will try to include many different activities where you can use it. And then we are going to compare the simple past with the present perfect because they are so similar, but they are at the same time different uses. They have different uses, and we're going to try to focus on that. Now, I'm going to show you some sentence. That is the last activity that we're going to have. I'm going to show you a sentence and you try to tell me the contraction way. Okay? You have to give me the contraction. For example, this. I have worked. The contraction that will be I've worked. I've worked. Okay. Now, if I show you this one, Armando, what will be the contraction?
You learned a lot.
Okay. Yes, you've learned. That is the sound. Learn.
A lot.
Yes, pretty good. Thanks. Now, Beatriz.
We've danced before.
Okay, yes, we've. Exactly. Now, Carla.
They call you.
Yes, that will be babe. They. Yes, and it's so similar when you say they and they, because the sound, when you listen a fluent and native talking, we get lost because it sounds exactly the same. So, but, well, we have to get used for listening. We have to practice the listening. I will send you one video about some people, native people, talking with this grammatical pen, and you will listen that it's almost imperceptible the change that they use with this grammatical pen. But, well, we can try it. Now let's see, Miriam. Okay, good. He has fixed the car. What could be the contraction? He has. Let's see, Miriam. He has. What is the contraction? Or Mitzi? What is the contraction?
He's fixed the car.
Fixed. Yes, fixed. He's fixed the car. Exactly. Now, Tatiana?
He's baked the cake.
Okay, pretty good. She's baked a cake. Okay, and Armando?
It stopped raining. It stopped
Okay,
raining.
good, exactly. And, okay, guys, so remember, I have, I've. We have, with. She has, she's. And this is possible with present perfect. You can use proper names like Beatriz, Carla, Salma, Mitzi, and you can contract the auxiliary, has. For example, John has. Or you can say John's with the apostrophe. And then don't forget to use the past participle. The past participle is the clue to identify that you are using the present perfect. So guys, today we have studied the structure, the uses, try to review this weekend the uses and also the past participle, because we're going to be using the past participle and the simple past. And the idea is that at the end of the pre-intermediate too, you don't confuse the past, the present perfect with the simple past, because they are so similar, but no, they are different for different situations. So guys, that will be everything for today, class, and we're going to stop here. On Monday, we study the questions, and I will bring another activity. So thanks for joining, guys, and I hope you have a great weekend too. Hope to see you next week.
Thank you, teacher. Yeah.
You're welcome, guys.
Goodbye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Welcome.
See you Monday.
See you Monday, guys. Take care.